Good afternoon, Dudley Street community. It's Mr. Hexall again. I hope this message finds you well at the end of this week and beginning of November. Just wanted to do our biweekly reach out to keep you up to date on all the plans and things happening at our school.
Buenas tardes, este es el principal Hexo y mis deseos son que todos este mensaje los encuentre a todos bien. Quiero ponerlos al día de todo lo que está pasando en el edificio de la escuela y mantenerlos informados de nuestro progreso y planes.
So I'm going to start with some upcoming events in our calendar that you should mark down for the end of this calendar year. First, our applications for next school year, I know it's still the beginning of this one, it's hard to think ahead, are actually live on our website. And so if you have friends or family who are looking to get their scholars into our school building, we have seats open from K1 all the way up to 5th grade. So please help us spread the word and check out our website if you want more details on that. Additionally, we also have our school preview days coming up for students who are interested in coming. They are scheduled for December 3rd, January 14th, and January 28th. The times are listed on the slides. Each of these days will be times where prospective families can come, talk to me, a couple teachers, and learn a little bit more about our school, our curriculum and focus, and all the things that we do here at Dudley.
Lo próximo es nuestro calendario y los próximos eventos. Solicitudes del año escolar 2021 y 2022 están al día. Nuestra solicitud está activa. Estamos aceptando solicitudes para espacios del kinder hasta el 5º grado. Los días para ver si nuestra escuela es donde ustedes quieren mandar a sus hijos serán virtual. El primero es el 3 de noviembre. La segunda vez es el enero 14 y enero 28. Más información viene pronto. Déjenles saber a tus hijos y a sus amigas, a sus amistades, que ustedes quieren que sus hijos vengan a la mejor escuela, la Dudley Street Neighborhood School.
And a few events that are impacting both our students and you are coming up in the next month and a half. And so we've started to do a few things just to kind of keep us connected as a community, one of which is doing our theme days that will start next Tuesday, and those will be every Tuesday this month. So we're asking students to dress the part so they can get a little bit more excited, even though they're not able to come into the school building. So next week, we're going to have our color day where students can dress in blue, red, black, or yellow and share their school spirit, and teachers and staff will be doing that along with them. The following Tuesday, we'll have a sports day where they can dress up as their favorite athlete or in their sports attire. And then right before the Thanksgiving holiday, we will have students dress up as their favorite literary character. And so these are all coming up. We'll give you information and reminders as they come, but each Tuesday this month, we'll have something exciting for the students to do. Additionally, we are going to have our Scholastic Book Fair this year. It will actually be taking place virtually, which is brand new and interesting, but we will get a school-specific website that'll have books that are catered for our students at the elementary level. And students will be able to take a tour with their teachers virtually in a space where they can look at different books that they can purchase. Additionally, once we have that school-specific link, we will send it to all of you as families so that if you are interested in getting books and supplies for your scholar, so you can do that. And then finally, I want to make sure that folks save the date. We will have our family conferences December 16th. That is a Wednesday. And it will be for our Term 1 report cards. And at that point, teachers will be able to give you progress on where students are, be able to give you some of their assessment data, and be able to discuss some of the things that you can do to help improve your students' academics at home.
Nuestro próximo evento de nuestra escuela será para mantener apoyando la cultura de todos nuestros estudiantes y continuar reuniéndonos las conexiones de la comunidad, aunque continuamos la enseñanza remota. Por el mes de noviembre tendremos nuestro primer martes temático. El próximo martes, el noviembre 10, los estudiantes pueden vestirse con el color rojo, negro, amarillo o azul. El siguiente martes, en noviembre 17, es el día de deporte. Los estudiantes pueden vestirse con ropa deportiva que represente su deporte favorito. En noviembre 24, finalmente, los estudiantes se pueden vestir con ropa de su personaje favorito, de uno de los libros favoritos que hayan leído. También tenemos en noviembre 16 y hasta el 27, vamos virtualmente a organizar la Feria de Libros. Los estudiantes tendrán la oportunidad de visitar la feria durante sus clases y las familias recibirán un enlace para con sus hijos escojan sus libros favoritos.
And finally, as always, I want to finish with just a health and safety update as we think about what is happening, school closures, and what is going around the city and around the state. Um, so we are going to continue to look at the COVID numbers. I think that is not a surprise to anybody. The one thing that has shifted pretty drastically is the governor's restrictions have actually tightened given the recent uptake in numbers. And so that does not necessarily give us a lot of promise and optimism around us returning any sooner. However, we are still making sure that we are monitoring closely and able to make adjustments when necessary. One of the things that we will do is and share with families as early as next week is what criteria can be for getting high priority students in person into the building once it is safe to do so. So we will still continue to plan around getting some students in the building and then thinking about when those restrictions are released and lowered a little bit, how we can actually phase in students across all the grades. If health conditions allow it, and we look at the Boston Health Committee and their recommendations as well as what's happening with the other district, we will try to bring our high priority students back first, and we'll make sure we'll share information with families about that as soon as that criteria is available. We will not be phasing in students on November 30th. I think that folks probably could have predicted that given the newer restrictions that have been imposed on the state. And so as we see what that holds for us, we will then make a decision around when the earliest the date can be.
Un evento bien importante son las conferencias con las familias acerca del primer semestre. Pongan este día en el calendario, miércoles 16 de diciembre. Este evento pasará virtualmente. Información para registrarse se enviará en la primera semana de diciembre. Ahora vamos a hablar de la seguridad, aprendizaje híbrido y nuestras estudiantes de alta prioridad. Continuamos monitoreando el número de COVID de la ciudad. Estoy seguro que muchas de las familias han oído y estado al tanto de las nuevas restricciones que el gobernador ha puesto. Vamos a compartir nuestras criterios de prioridades de resumir la enseñanza de nuestros estudiantes en persona con nuestra familia en la semana del 16 de noviembre. Si las condiciones de salud permiten a otras escuelas, las comienzan a traer sus estudiantes de alta prioridad, nosotros también lo haremos. No vamos a comenzar nuestra fase de traer nuestros estudiantes para atrás en la escuela el día de noviembre 30, tanto la consistencia de casos en nuestras comunidades. Les dejaré saber la próxima semana durante nuestras últimas noticias acerca del día potencial para retornar a la escuela.
Excellent. And so as always, we thank you for your hard work. We thank you for your commitment and everything you're doing to support our student online learning and everything you're doing to support our scholars in general. If you have questions, as always, feel free to email, call, or text, and we will get back to you as soon as possible with whatever you need. Thank you.
Gracias a todos por siempre estar atentos de todo lo que está pasando en la escuela y apoyar a sus maestros, sus estudiantes y a la gente de la comunidad. Y cualquier problema o cualquier pregunta que tengan, por favor, llámenme o contacten a la escuela para estar todos al tanto de lo que está pasando.